forever.
Happy holidays, friends. Thanks for stopping in. So, um, I am so honored to have the privilege of helping so many people with creating their heartfelt messages by releasing pent up emotions or moving out of their own way, which is probably as humans one of the hardest things to accomplish at times, especially when there's emotional triggers. And all I can say is for over 17 years, I have quite successfully been gifted with this ability to download amazing, compelling, and transformational letters and messages for clients who just struggle with, again, trying to find the right words for what you really want to say. So, as you can imagine, and I've already said this, I do feel like a Santa's elf this season because I have been bombarded with so many letter requests. I call them inspired heart letters. And as you can see, I have a book which is a wonderful guide and a showcase of so many amazing stories that I've had the privilege to help find the remedy, if you will, over the past 17 plus years. So, at any rate, I wanted to share a particular story because I think it seems to have a universal, or perhaps not universal, but a popular motif to it. And that being when we are very emotionally connected to someone, yet the boundaries are not solidified, or there's that I wonder if what he, she is thinking, where are they at, etc. And it's been very amazing, including my own life. People have somehow come out of the woodwork, old relationships, friends, that even family members that you haven't heard from in some time are resurfacing. On the other end of that spectrum, sometimes they're disengaging, and that can be pretty hurtful. So, yeah, it's moving through these awkward historical times. And to thine own self be true, staying in your own grace. Sometimes rejection is God's protection. However, if we don't reach out to one another in our humanity, in our brother sisterhood, in our family connection, and give another an opportunity to further understand who you are, where you, what your motives are, what your heart wishes to express, and then leaving that up to them is important. So, as I said earlier, sometimes people are coming out of the woodwork. And I recently had this lady who has not been in a relationship for a while. Um, she's a very super sensitive person with a very deep spiritual connection to nature, to animals, and she um, she is so sensitive that she actually feels so much around her. And at some point, more recently, well, I would say we're going on about 6 months ago, uh, an old relationship, a very meaningful one, but one that had ended, believe it or not, like 15 years ago. Well, the gentleman reached out to her, and they have been there. They live quite a distance from one another, and they have been in contact on, Skype, the phone, but not in person. And they're both at a crossroad in their life, professionally, et cetera, where they're needing to make some decisions. And so she wanted my help to give her a voice, to share with this man um, where she's at, what she's open to, and to kind of send out that invitation for love. So we are humans, we are fragile, but it's the courage to be open and to actually have that loving relationship with ourselves first that allows us to invite more love into our lives through our connections. So I'm going to read an excerpt, as I said, from this letter. Okay, I'm going to call him Richard. Richard, if love is a tapestry, perhaps we should consider what we are open and willing to create. Although we have so many sweet memories between us, we cannot know what the future may bring. We are all multidimensional beings with both perfection and flaws, and no one ever completes anyone else. However, I hope that we can enhance each other's experience. While at times I still continue to work on my inner struggles for allowing my true light to shine and or perhaps giving myself permission to be more vulnerable, to share my heart openly, trusting that the right outcome prevails, I understand you've had your share of significant inner challenges as well. If I could magically wish for the best holiday gift, Richard, my wish is for our connection to blossom to its fullest potential so that we may both bring out each other's best and simply support one another on this life's journey. Obviously, this is an opportunity to consider what could be possible between us. So consider this my invitation to you to see what us can truly be. You see, with reflecting upon the new year and my deep desire to create more precious moments, spending more time with all that I love, I see no reason to refrain from sharing my perspective. No matter what, I must feel that our connection, whether it leads to a real romantic love and life sharing, or we remain only as friends, that it is based on the truth. I am seeking a healthy experience with you on all levels. I hope you feel the same. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Merry Christmas. So you see, putting ourselves out there, it's almost like the power of attraction or manifestation, where when we declare something, and whether or not it's this relationship or perhaps something brand new, who knows? But I do believe that we are creative, and when we put our heart into something, truly moving aside from the ego, it can be so magical, so powerful, and again, so transformational. I would like to help any of you with your journey. I know that uh, sometimes the disconnections can be very trying. And I will be coming up with a offer. Perhaps when this video comes out, it'll already be in place. But for a course called Stranger No More: Keys to Reconnecting After a Falling Out. Life, our time, our experiences here, it's what we make of it. And so I want to wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah, or anyway, holiday greetings to all. You are precious. You are all divine. And if I may help you, it would be my pleasure. By the way, my book here, which is an award-winning book endorsed by so many amazing luminaries, Dr. Christiane Northrup and Catherine Woodward Thomas, Ariel Ford, and John Gray, all luminaries within the field of relationships and human development. Um, Anyhow, this book has recently been added to the audiobook library on Amazon or through Audible. And I highly recommend, because not only will you have a listen to while you're driving around or doing your daily routines, uh, but my album, which is Love Letters, you can hear some of the song in the intro and outro of this video. The whole 10-song album is included. It is woven through this book. And so it's my pleasure and it was my joy to create the music. Words are frequencies. Music is even a more beautiful, in so many ways, vibration. So I invite you to that, or you can download my music through going to www.tinarosemusic.com. I am a Kristine Rose, so Tina Rose is my performer's name. If you'd like to get on a call with me, my treat, and we can just dive into whatever emotional, relational challenges you might be facing. I am more than happy to give you uh, my time. So you can get on my website, inspiredheartletters.com, or as you can see, Kristine with a K, Grant.com. And also, I believe there's a ebook that is a will enlighten you to how to come up with your own compelling messages through the magic of words. I do wish you many blessings this holiday season, and don't forget the mistletoe. All right. Lots of love.
You can buy me diamonds, you can send me flowers, you can tattoo